Hey everyone, it's Professor Thomas here in the Genius Laboratory in Edina, Minnesota, here with a quick demonstration of an invention started by my great Grand Pappy. It's called a negative ion translink generator. Basically what it is, it's a kind of a homemade contraption. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing here. First things first, you're going to see that we have what's called a proton collector. Okay. The second thing we have here is a homemade Tesla coil. And here is the famous translink generator that actually splits electrons. So this is the basis of the whole experiment. We have oxygen, H2O, in the air. What's going to happen is when we turn on the Tesla coil, we will take an air molecule, H2O, and we will pull off one of the oxygen molecules, and we'll have an H2 molecule floating around. Then over here in the electron splitter, what we'll do is we'll actually pull in the H2 and pull off one of the extra electrons. So now it will be a positively charged H2 molecule with an extra electron floating around this general vicinity of the electron splitter, kind of like a magnet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and to see if this actually works, we're going to try and create an environment that's negative charged. I'm sure everybody is familiar that when you go to the beach, you feel really good because there's water by the ocean and so forth. And that's because there's lots of negative ions. Now, here's the concept for Junior Genius and Professor Thomas. We're trying to create an environment that's healthy, that's happy, that's a good learning environment, and also that's going to help kids study easier. So this spindly contraption in its basic baby stage right now is going to create an environment that has negative ions in it. And that's the ultimate study mode where we're going to learn fast. So what we're going to do to see if this works, because you're probably thinking that's like pretty old equipment there from great grandpappy. What we're going to do is we're going to test it out to see, does it actually work? We're going to go ahead and get negative ions in the environment. Then, with this little machine or this little gadget that I bought at Home Depot and kind of created, what we're going to do is we're going to try and shoot electrons through this tube, and then what we'll do is we'll shoot it into the solution here, which is acetic acid, and see if it becomes negatively charged. Then, a secret surprise, we're going to go and test it, and you'll be able to see yourself, does this particular spindly contraption from Grandpappy work, or is this a spoof? So, let's go ahead and get started. Bear with me, I'm by myself here in the laboratory, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to turn on the equipment, and the equipment we're going to turn on here is the electron splitter. Ready? Now, it's going to get noisy in here, so bear with me. Remember, we're going to turn the Tesla coil on, and we're going to take air molecule and split it apart. So we have oxygen floating around, and then we're going to have the H2 molecule that will be attracted here by the electron splitter. So let's get the Tesla coil fired up. Give it a few minutes to collect some extra electrons in the environment before we shut it off. I can almost feel it. It's like electrified. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try and shoot electrons into the acetic acid solution and see what happens. I'm not sure if that spindly contraption actually works. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to turn off the electron splitter, and now for a quick surprise. Here in my hand is an LED light. What we're going to do is see if the acetic acid can conduct electricity and turn this on. Now, I'm not sure if this works. Let's go ahead and give it a try. According to my great grandpappy's manual, it should work. However, it's kind of old and it was hard to read. So let's get started here. Here we have the acetic acid solution, and let's go ahead and see what happens. It's not working. Huh. Maybe I put the electrodes in the wrong end. Let's go ahead and flip it around. Okay? Is that light flashing, or am I seeing things? Kids, look. You see, it's not magic. Can you see that? Let's look one more time. There you have it. The electron splitter, along with the homemade Tesla coil here in the Genius Lab, Edina, Minnesota. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.